Hello everyone, Greek Ghost Keto here. How are you guys?
Here's the Sunday live we promised, and let's hope Ketonians will join. If not, they will be able to watch it later. We know that notifications don't come to you unless you are a subscriber to Greek Ghost Keto. So maybe you will, in a couple of minutes or maybe even in your email, you're going to receive notification that we are live and that you can join us. We can talk, we can exchange our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts. And there are many thoughts. A lot of things has happened in the past week, and we are actually heading towards very busy weeks. So maybe we won't be able to do live videos all 3 days in the week. Hi, Richard.
Good morning from Las Vegas.
Oh,
nice.
How nice to be in Las Vegas. You must be having a really great time with your family and in-laws. So we hope you're enjoying it. Unfortunately, you can't go to see Matt Goss. He just left for Britain the beginning of the week. But you most certainly are having great time and you're extremely talented. I saw your design. I want to give you a compliment. Not only to you, to other Ketonians also, but your design really impressed me. I see that Ketonians didn't notice that there's a giveaway contest again going on, and there's a huge chance to win a mug. Why mug? Many of you might ask, why are we giving away mug? And there is a sweatshirt, actually a long sleeve shirt, like a long sleeve t-shirt on the website. Well, you asked that. Hi, Deborah. And your design is extremely beautiful. It's retro-futuristic, my favorite style. Snowstorm in full swing. Wow. Just in time. Yeah, I hope you supplied yourself with good keto options so that you don't have to go for groceries for a couple of days until the snowstorm cools down. We still don't have snow here, but
today it was quite bright. Okay, it's cold.
But it's windy.
It's windy
There's
and cold.
A lot of cold wind.
We had plenty of sun. Today it was very nice, actually.
It was a nice day. We had some things to do in home and outside of home. But ahead of us is a trip to the mountain resort, ski resort actually, where I have a show, Bibi show. Those of you who know who's Bibi, it's actually who don't know who's Bibi, it's a theatrical show for children which I'm doing. It's an alien girl and it's a full costume and a lot of singing, a lot of talking, a lot of dancing, and this requires a lot of energy. Actually, in that area where we will be traveling, the temperatures are always around 0. The temperatures are already now much lower than here where we are. Maybe on skis. She could be going skiing because they're all around there in that school where I will be. Actually, I will not be giving a play in the school. This time it's going to be in the cultural center.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a real theater. It's another thing for Bibi to, another first time for Bibi. She will be actually performing on a real stage. So hopefully everything will go good, but I have to, of course, take care of myself. I have to build up my immune system. There will be a lot of temperature changes, a lot of actually stress because there are 4 shows in 2 days in 2 different towns and we have to travel. So we will be sleeping there. We decided, we didn't take a hotel room this time. We decided to rent an apartment so that I could cook for us. Polinas also participates because he's my technician. He will be taking care of the speaker systems and sound system and microphones and everything, my keyboard, and he will also drive. So he also needs a lot of energy and he needs a lot of immune system boosting because he is a person from a country where the temperature never goes below 17 degrees Celsius. Now, I don't know how much, let's see what Siri says. What's that in Fahrenheit for you guys? 17 Celsius to Fahrenheit.
62.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
So,
63, yeah.
So in Apollinas's country, actually in Greece, in the south of Greece, the temperature never goes lower than 17, which is 62 or 63 degrees Fahrenheit. So imagine for him now to spend a couple of days where the temperature will be maybe minus 10 or even minus 12. It's December, it's normal, it's a higher altitude, so we will have to build up his immune system as well. How are we going to do it? What we're going to make? Definitely bone broth. We're going to have bone broth all day long. We're going to have it for the first meal, in between the meals, and for the second meals, because it's the best hot beverage you can have, especially if you want to boost yourself with good nutrients and something fatty to keep you going for a longer period of time. And I might add some quail eggs to make it a lemon, or just quail eggs with bone broth. That's an instant drink. And then we will definitely have a real cooked meal made of lamb or beef or veal, most probably veal, because it's easy to digest. Yeah. And some goat cheese, stuff which will make us full, but at the same time give us nutrients which will build up our immune system. Tallow will be our cooking fat. Mm-hmm. Definitely, tallow always has to go with us. And we will definitely be taking sea buckthorn. Even though I will try something like
eggs is another
carnivore approach, I have to take some vitamin C, and nothing is richer in vitamin C than sea buckthorn. As you know, 400 milligrams. It's like really rich in vitamin C and other vitamins and minerals. So sea buckthorn juice will be with me also to support me in those days. And I think I'll manage. I hope. Well, the temperatures are extremely low. The conditions are, there's a lot of stress involved. We have to travel. We have to set up the stage. We have to bring out everything from the car. So let's hope keto will work.
It will. Always works. Keto is something I said unique. You need to follow it strictly. You need to be clean. You cannot keep eating dirty or lazy keto or whatever, because this doesn't work.
Gave me a great idea. Richard says liver pate and oysters. Oysters I can't find fresh these days, so oysters no, but liver pate definitely. I will make some liver pate, take it in a glass jar with us, and that's a great idea. Thank you so much, Richard, for reminding me. Actually, my liver pate, it's one of the best recipes we have on Greek Keto when it comes to nutrients, right?
Yeah, for sure.
As a Ketonian, actually, you are always protected, if you are on keto for a longer period. Isn't that true?
Yeah, of course, it's true. You want, especially during the winter, to build your immune system. You want vitamin D, vitamin A, and liver. Of course, fish, cod liver oil. All these things contain vitamin A, vitamin D. You need to fortify your immune system. A Keto-Mediterranean approach is the best. So you are virus-free during the winter.
Yeah. Okay. There are viruses all around us, inside of us, always, but you are getting more resistant. The resistance is not futile as it is when you are not Ketonian. When you
too much
cheat,
inflammation,
and especially, for example, guys, you had Thanksgiving. Deborah says BB costume is kind of alien ski resort wear. Yeah, kind of, but I'm even thinking that I'm gonna add a really good jacket, like silver jacket, to cover me during the play. Because if the theater is not well heated, I might even do the show in a silver jacket, like a real astronaut.
The liver pate recipe says it's amazing. Love it. Indeed, it's something.
Deborah is making liver pate often. That's great.
Yeah, it's really good.
Thank you so much for trying out all our recipes. And now let's talk about the giveaway. So, you guys, I wanted to give away this beautiful necklace, Greek Keto necklace, which is totally editable, personalized. Message can be added here. It's engraved. It's a sterling silver coated in gold or rhodium, depending which color you like. This is
rose gold, yeah.
Rose gold. This is 24 karat rose gold, but the metal inside is sterling silver. So you can find this product on Grigo's Keto. It's editable. You can make it a Christmas gift for somebody. You can type in whatever you like.
Yeah.
But you didn't want these. The majority of Ketonians wanted a mug. Okay, this is not Grigo's Keto mug. We're waiting for one of our mugs to arrive.
Delivered.
But since everybody wants a mug, we said, why we don't make it a mug? But the factory we are cooperating with doesn't offer the personalized mug. So I came up with the idea how we're going to do it. First, I thought I will make it a poster. You guys will make a design on a poster, and then I will apply your design to the mug. Then they also don't offer personalized posters, so I had to do it on a t-shirt. So there's a product which is a very quality made in USA t-shirt, which you can also order if you like, to make your own design, to add your own letters and change your sentence and change your colors, as you guys did, and it looks awesome. Some of you, Petra did a beautiful design. I think Elspeth also did a very beautiful design. You guys are creative. We love it, but we need to spread the word. So if you could share it on your home pages, share that there's a contest, there's a possibility to win a beautiful mug which is glossy and resistant to dishwasher. It's also resistant to microwave, but we don't want you to use microwave, so we will not even mention it. But it is resistant, for example, if for any reason you want to use it in microwave. But dishwasher safe, it's high quality print, it's very beautiful mug. It could be used as a gift. There is a Grigo's Keto creative mug in the web store. You could go and see how it actually looks and how your mug could look. But go on a product which is called Creative Ketonian Contest, and there you can edit it on a t-shirt. So we will apply the design on a mug. The thing about Creative Ketonians, we already had Creative Ketonian giveaway. We want our giveaway to be different. We don't want just to make a product so that people can spread it and then usually they're using the random.org, the website, to randomly choose somebody, but no way, we don't want that. We want to be fair. So the Ketonian who wins most likes, and we are counting hearts, smileys, whatever you put on, even the one which is laughing. And under that screenshot, we will be the contest will be open for a week because we have to hurry up. Your mug needs to arrive before Christmas, so that's why we have to hurry up with winners. So if you still haven't, these are the rules. You first have to manually type grigosketo.com. We're not giving you links, guys. We are not giving you links because we noticed that Facebook is suppressing our posts if we are putting links. So there's no link. You need to be not only creative, you need to work a little bit and search for the product. You are going to Grigo's Keto. In the upper right corner, there is a search option. You're just typing Creative Ketonian Contest, and there's your product. There's a t-shirt with an editable design, which you're gonna work on and then make a screenshot and post it on Grigo's Keto Facebook page in the contest. And then we will see how many likes you're gonna get, and the best Ketonian win. I actually personally cannot decide between Deborah and Richard. Both of them made the best design, really great design. Your design actually was really funny about Spartan. Well, of course, Apollonius cannot enter the contest. He just showed it as you can do it.
You can do it, yeah, exactly.
How you can do it. He made it that Ketonians could be also Spartans. And, well, actually, should be. I think you should take over. I'm talking all the time.
Anna here says good evening to all. Good evening, Anna. Hope you're well.
Hello, Anna. Yeah, Richard's design is way cool. It's really cool, and I love the colors, guys. You are choosing some. Richard chose some like teal colors, something. It's between teal and turquoise. It's really great design.
Yeah, it's something easy to create, and of course is what expresses you the most. You're gonna have it. That's the reason we're creating the contest, so you're gonna have the possibility to participate and of course win something. Always we're making as often as possible this contest, so everybody will be able to win something. And
we
I
love
think it's
gifting back. We love giving back because you are guys giving us a lot of love, attention.
Yeah, exactly.
There are our patrons. We would love to use this opportunity to thank them really for supporting Grigos Keto. Thanks to you, the website is up. All the actually money that you put into Grigos Keto is going to maintaining the website. So thanks to you, Grigos Keto is surviving. It's only for the Grigos Keto website, for the programmers, for the hosting, for the domain, and other things that a real website needs to be maintained. As you know, we also have a web shop. We also have some programs there which are allowing us to make a lot of fun products. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see now. It can't actually, the
Give
camera.
It to me.
Here it is.
You need to put it a little bit closer.
Closer, yeah. So this is how your mug is gonna look like. Of course, these red letters will be your letters. In Richard's case, blue. Look at it. This is you. This is Spartan Ketonian.
Richard says, thank you. I was in bed this morning while I did the design and I had no distraction yet.
But his design is similar. The idea of Richard's design is very similar to Apollonas's. He says Keto Mediterranean warrior, and Apollonas says this is Sparta Ketonian, Spartan Ketonian.
Yeah, that's great. This is the spirit.
Deborah's design looks like retrofuturistic comics. Have a look. She has some yellow, cyan, and red, and they look really, really good. KMD sets you free. It even rhymes, so it's great.
Yeah.
Here's the design from Mary Ketomas, healthier. Probably she wanted to say Mary Healthier Ketomas. This is Elspeth. So from Scotland comes interesting design, Mary Ketomas.
Yeah, nice.
It's cool. It's gonna be for us, Ketomas.
Yeah.
We will make everything that will be served on our table will be 100% keto. So it will not be carby or low carby options. This is yes to meat. This is also really important design. This design is made by Mariana. Why it's important, this design? Because of yes to meat. I want to say what happened yesterday on Twitter. So I opened my Twitter, guys, and I saw 85 notifications. And I was like, what's going on? Why have you told me? You have some 85 notifications. You have to go and check. Somebody there asked who's the starter of Yes to Meat hashtag, because this hashtag is now discussed in anti-meat circles. Yeah, you can type it there. If you guys would like to use it like this with a number 2 and yes, number 2 meat. Why I started it, and people were asking who started it, and somehow somebody gave an answer that it was me. Even Sean Baker supported me and said, yes, Roberta started it, but I used it 1,000 times. Of course, he's the most prominent carnivore promoter.
Exactly.
But the anti-meat campaign in the world is going crazy. It's going on. And there are many, many things that we can still do. And this hashtag is just one of the things. If you say yes to meat, you actually are saying yes to ancestral food. So I think you need to take over. I'm talking all the time. Could you tell us something about yes to meat? Why it's good to say yes to meat?
We said keto nutrition, and generally I will live outside for a while the carnivore diet. I don't like to, because maybe for some people it's really hard or boring or too much. It's not, but maybe they think that it's good to make baby steps and go from paleo maybe to low carb, from low carb to ketogenic diet, and after that maybe you're gonna try carnivore diet and see all the amazing, of course, effects that have in the body and how efficient it is. But ketogenic diet, we need to base it generally in meat, fish, seafood, eggs, and maybe sometimes we can have cheese. Around this, we can have as a side dish, of course, vegetables, some fruits like berries, raspberries, blueberries, and these things, and sometimes nuts. And that's it. I think, of course, the oils like olive oil, coconut oil, and butter, or all the fats like tallow, and of course sometimes we can have lard or something. It's
tallow
okay,
is
but
the best fat
exactly.
you can have in KMD, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
And on carnivore. Tallow is the best fat. It's we wrote an article about cooking fats, so you can check that article.
Always everything is written actually at grigosketo.com. You can visit it. There is the search option. Just type a word that you want to search. Yeah, I think it's really easy, and you're gonna have a lot of information actually. We're talking about science, about sports, about history. And about especially Greek history and the connection with nutrition and meats and so many stuff that maybe it's really interesting for some people, and especially for children. You can read these myths to children. It's really important to educate them, and not only just, okay, we know that sugar is not good, but what was going on several thousand years ago.
Actually, on Twitter, one American doctor, I can't remember his name, I will go later, who started, he was so overwhelmed that there is a Grigos Keto website, and he wrote that it's weird and unusual that all the world doesn't know about Grigos Keto. How come we have this website for 3 years now and we don't have so many fans and followers as we should have? Well, thanks to him, we grabbed, I think, some extra 50 followers, which is great on Twitter, but we are not that much to go viral interested in that. No, we just want to reach the right persons. We want to reach persons who are willing to do KMD, to do the cleanest keto, and to do it for life, not just to do it for a week.
Yeah, exactly. People are obsessed actually to become famous instantly, and after that this thing collapses immediately. I understand that it's important to have followers to be able to survive the website, your pages and everything, because through this you have some certain income that they can support these things. It's really important, and of course everybody likes these things, let's be honest, but there is not base, and if you don't have strong base, you cannot build upon it. And it's really, really important to keep building slowly. Again, you need baby steps. Always is a baby step. You cannot take huge steps. And a trip of 1 million miles starts with a single step. And this is it. You need to have a really strong and small step so you can literally base everything there. So what you're going to build later, it's going to stand.
Read Richard's comment. It's very
okay,
beautiful.
Give me a second. Says, those are the baby steps I took: gluten-free, paleo, low carb, keto carnivore, where I am now. Body, mind, and spirit, it gets better and better. Exactly. This is it.
This is like a KMD, I would say, because Richard is doing it very similar to what we are promoting. He is actually doing Mediterranean carnivore keto.
Because let's be honest, nobody wants to be usually to go somebody cold turkey, from a high carb diet are gonna go carnivore. It's a little bit.
It's a big difference.
Yeah,
but
it cannot happen.
I went through paleo to low carb and then to keto.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is how it works. I used to be really high carb. I went to low carb for maybe a year and a half. And after that, slowly, before 4 years almost, I switched to ketogenic diet.
So keto is long term. Keto is actually sustainable. There is an article on Grigos Keto about this, how keto can be sustainable long term. And we have Kathleen with us.
Oh, Kathleen
Good
is
evening.
Here. Good evening, Kathleen.
Welcome. We haven't seen you in our live videos for long.
Yeah, a long time, I see.
So we are live on YouTube now, so try to join us whenever you can.
Deborah says, research story is a prime example of the benefits.
Yes.
Exactly, yeah.
Forgot most important progression, Keto Mediterranean.
Diet,
KMD, it's a little bit different from, even from, let's say, clean keto. KMD is different in terms that we really put an emphasis on nutrients, on omegas. We want more omega-3, we want less omega-6. That's why we don't consume pork and chicken. That's why we don't consume, we don't cook with olive oil too much. We are using it in the end so that we don't overuse it. We are cooking on tallow, we are cooking on coconut oil, we are cooking on butter, goat butter. When it comes to differences between, let's call it clean keto and KMD, we are different that we don't use cow's dairy that much, like really on occasions, a little bit mascarpone, or sometimes when I don't have goat butter, I would use cow's grass-fed butter. But these are rare occasions.
And it's really safe to cook with tallow, for example, because it's resistant to high temperature.
When I was making sarma, I used the tallow to start the process, and a little bit of tallow stayed on the spoon, and I just wanted to lick it, and it's so tasty. Guys, it tastes like Danish cookies. If you know what are Danish cookies, those like which are falling apart when you take them, they're so, I don't know what's the English word for it. It's like they're melting in the mouth. They're extremely tasty. I know they're sugary, they're sugar cookies, but it could be a keto version, and I realized that actually those cookies must be made with tallow in order to taste like that. So tallow, eggs, and some of keto-friendly flours, such as coconut or almond flour, and you will get yourself the most beautiful Danish cookies. I don't know, guys, if you know about them. They're very famous for Christmas in Europe. We have them a lot. They have these beautiful boxes.
German cookies for Christmas.
These are the Danish cookies. I don't know.
No.
German.
Yeah, it's something else.
Okay.
I cannot remember.
I know that it can be keto nuts.
Yeah. It's one very weird name for German cookies. Anyway, I'm gonna search about it. Yeah.
We're gonna see.
So no more comments.
Richard's story is prime example. If you guys are watching this later or you're not live now with us, Richard is our Ketonian, an example of a great Ketonian. You can find an article, an interview actually with him. Paula also, I don't know why Paula wasn't able to join us.
Yeah, maybe she's traveling or she's somewhere,
hopefully she will be able to watch later, or she will send us a message later. Deborah is a person who's going to be next interviewed. She agreed, so that's very nice.
Of course.
She says, my husband agrees that commitment to keto is lifelong. Exactly. Meals are easy for the two of us unless I undertake something complicated. Okay, so meals can be prepared fast and slowly. For example, in our stove now in the kitchen, there's a pot which will be cooked for, I think, 2 or 3 hours. We're going to cook it, but on very low temperature. It's like you can not even hear it simmering because it's on very low temperature, but it's slightly simmering. So it's called sarma or lahano dolmades. This is a Greek and Balkan famous dish.
Balkan. Let's call it Balkan. I don't call it Greek. Just
lahano dolmades.
Yeah, okay. It's just something Balkanish.
But there are 3 recipes on Grigos Keto. Original version is filled with meat and rice. We changed that. We made a version
putting eggs to the rice.
And pork. We
eggs to China,
pork. We are using veal. You can use beef. You can use lamb, ground lamb. We are adding sesame seeds or nothing. There is a version where we don't add anything to emulate rice, just we add a lot of spices, so it's nice and tasty. It's doable, so if you would like to learn how to make this, can go for days. except if you are Apollonius and then you eat 20 sarmas a day.
All right.
These are cabbage rolls,
Yes,
guys. They're
cabbage
extremely
rolls.
tasty, especially we are cooking them
food,
with pieces of beef bacon.
but I don't know.
Beef
I can
smoked
eat 10, 15 pieces at once from sarma, but this provides satiety for at least 18 to 20 hours.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat anything else
So you don't,
for a day. It's so good and so nutrient dense, this food, that you don't have to eat for a day.
Exactly. So if you would like some winter ideas, what to prepare, go to Grigos Keto, search for sarma or search for Lahano dolmades. Also, dolmadakia. We have this with colored greens. Then you can search for yemista, which is stuffed eggplant, zucchini, peppers,
Tomatoes,
and tomato. Yeah. So if you don't want too many carbs, just skip the tomato and use eggplants. And we even have a stuffed eggplant topped with cheese, which is a paputsaki recipe for keto paputsaki.
But that's the reason we're giving priority always to meat. You cannot give priority to vegetables. Vegetables are carbohydrates. If you want to see results, you will need to cut nuts, vegetables, fruits, everything that is plant-based. This is what is messing us up, and we don't understand still. I understand that even in Greece, for example, you cannot go to doctor and say, to a gastroenterologist, for example, say, I'm not consuming vegetables. What are you saying? You don't. No, I don't.
They're gonna...
But how is going to work your intestines and if you don't eat vegetables? They're going to work perfect, fine. This is the problem, that they brainwashed us, let's say.
Throughout the
years and years that keep feeding us this idea that this is it, that's it. So you have to eat, for example, cornflakes with processed milks for breakfast and... it's okay, have a black or brown bread, how they call it in Greece. For instead of white, maybe it's better option, have a brown sugar instead of white sugar, and it was going like this, And of course, you're gonna get sick eventually. All these contemporary diseases are out of this awful nutrition.
It's everything is related to nutrition and your lifestyle. This morning when we got up, we got a lot of sun because this wind usually takes away the clouds. And Apollonius called me and said, come here to the window, there's so much sun. So you guys, even if it's extremely cold, but it's a sunny day, you can stand in front of a glass and let the sun rays see you. It's gonna work. It's gonna work because the glass will amplify the heat of the sun, but the rays, what you want is sun rays, are going to reach your skin, and then you will be able
definitely. For me, it's really vital to be in touch with the sun. I can call myself son of Krypton. You know that Superman is going up to meet the sun in the outer space somewhere to grab a...
Similar to a core.
Yeah, of course. So
the myth of Superman.
I don't understand that how people can escape sun. Okay, maybe the summer it's too much, I understand. But during the winter, you want the rays to hit your body direct. This is pure vitamin. So... it's really important to be in touch with the sun.
During the winter, there are days like Deborah has the storm now. There's no sun anywhere. Deborah, I hope you supplied yourself with some hen eggs, but quail eggs would be much better. But organic hen eggs, yolks of hen eggs will replace the sun throughout the days of storm. And I would definitely recommend to enjoy some egg milk every evening after the dinner, like dessert or like a hot beverage, which is going to make you feel good and calm you down before sleeping.
This is what it brings us with in harmony with the nature, actually, because nature is not just what we have here in the planet, but in the outer space. Sun is another source of a battery for us. We are it's a wireless energy. Let's call it a wireless energy, and don't understand. People usually, when they're under, let's say, snow and all this awful weather, their mood is not good. When you have sun, you have sea, you are more relaxed. The temperature is way much better. You feel, and your mood, you are feeling relaxed.
Goes up.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody becomes more active in the summer and wants to do things, wants to travel, wants to show their body, and those who are not Ketonians then have some problems to show their bodies. And I would like now to cover one subject, especially you should cover this subject. When somebody is doing keto, trying, but it's stalling. We have an article about it. We wrote so nicely, but could you tell us?
About plateau, we wrote a million times. We talked about it. Also,
could you tell us
a lot.
Some movement is really needed, especially if you're stalling. You need to move your body. You need to let your body understand that there is energy stored up to it to use it for physical movement. So you really need to include some physical activity if you're facing a stall in your weight loss. What would you recommend?
Definitely, you need to start by walking. Walking is again, baby steps. You need to make baby steps. You need to start walking. I understand that, especially if you are overweight, it's really difficult to...
Or obese.
Yeah, it's really difficult to start running suddenly and all these things. But walking maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, especially if you have a dog or something, it's going to be wonderful to walk. If the weather is good, as we have here, of course, not like Deborah, it's you cannot move.
Let's hope we will not have that kind of weather.
Yeah, me too. So
we need to be on the road. So I would like to apologize now in advance that we might not be as active as usually due to our trips, but we will try to do these lives even if we are on a trip. And if we are traveling, we are usually doing live videos on Facebook because we do them from the phone.
Yeah.
But we will definitely let you know. We're going to post it on
most probably we're going to be on
Facebook.
But because we're gonna be on the go usually because we cannot make
maybe you should make on Instagram also one or two lives. We haven't been live for a long time there. On Twitter we do have a lot of followers, but whenever we tried live on Twitter, there's not. It's not something that people do on Twitter. They don't watch live videos. So we will be live here on YouTube definitely every Sunday. This we can promise you. We're gonna do every Sunday live video. This time, Central European time, 6 o'clock in the evening. While the rest of the days we will have to let you know when we have the time to go live. We will not let the Greekos Keto website go down with the content. We will be posting. There are many great Christmas recipes that are waiting you. If you haven't yet checked the latest dark chocolate triangles. We wrote an article where we explained...
Unfortunately, this month, because it's already first of the month, it's really busy for Roberta and for me.
Happy New Media to everybody.
Because Roberta has BB Project, me, I have United World College presentation. Tomorrow is confirmation with our dates. So it's a little bit... we are way too busy, and plus I have a lot of meal plans and these things.
Apollonis is working with several clients at the same time with different problems, and I would like to talk about the successful story of Nick and the other person from New York. Kostadinos. Please mention their great success. Apollonis is amazed by how they're following his not only the diet, but throughout the consultations, they're following your advice and whatever.
Yeah, this is when you stick to the program. You know, what I'm writing down is actually has a strategic order. You cannot do whatever you want, and after that you're gonna say to me, it didn't work. No, it works 100% because it's totally, I cut it and I sew it for yourself, for you. So you need to stick with it and follow it exactly. It's an order.
Tailored it.
Yeah, tailored, exactly. So there are several meal plans. Every week I'm changing the meal plan, so there are approximately 4 meal plans per month. Depends how we're working and what cases for my clients. But we have people that they stick to the program and they see awesome results. Awesome results.
Kostadinos had in the first week enormous success. Probably
he was almost 300 pounds, and this is the 3rd week we're working together. And he's now today. He sent me a message maybe an hour ago. He's 261 pounds. So we're talking about 29 pounds in 3 weeks. I think the number speaks for itself. It's something amazing, and I know that maybe it was hard for him to start because he was, as he described himself, carb addict.
Many people are carb addicts. I have a friend who can't eat anything without bread. So whatever, even if you're gonna serve pasta, he's gonna ask for bread with it. This is a big addiction, and he is facing now many health issues and surgeries and stuff which are not really good to hear from your doctor. So the only thing that Apollonas keeps telling him is quit the bread. Try keto for 40 days and then go back and make your exams. We are hoping he's going to accept this, but
everybody's going to give you an advice. Always you're going to hear an advice from a guy who smokes and drinks whiskey, for example, from a pharmacist, from a doctor, from the bus driver. Everybody is going to tell you something. But in the end, it's what you're going to do. You need to decide this information that you grabbed, you need to process it, discard what is not good, and of course after that keep what is you think that is great, and maybe it will work. When it comes to Grigor's Keto, I think that in our articles always we try to be honest, to have 100% what is going on in the science historically, so you're going to have 100% truth. We don't want to hide anything, and I think this is one more reason, because we are way too much clean. We're talking always about keto Mediterranean. There is not lazy keto, there is not dirty keto. There isn't that, Roberta talks in the beginning, this enormous and tremendous amount of, let's call it humongous amount of followers in these things.
Exactly. So Deborah has a question, and I think it's a good question. She says that her lowest energy time of the day is always 1 to 3 p.m., which still persists even though she's Ketonian now. And do we have any suggestion? I would definitely recommend avgocino. This would be ideal after your first meal. If you are having your first meal around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't know when you're having your first meal. Are you fasting? Are you having first breakfast?
First of all, we don't know what time she got up. It's really important to know that.
She's an early bird. This I know. She's an early bird.
It depends.
But if you are eating around that time, finish your meal with avgocino. Go to Grigor's Keto and check the recipe for avgocino. It's like a cappuccino with quail egg and milk. Order quail eggs online. I know it's difficult to find them for you, but maybe you can find them in an Asian store. I don't remember. Maybe we already spoke about this, Deborah. And give a try to avgocino. Why? The nutrients from quail eggs will work quicker thanks to coffee, because you're going to have them together mixed with coffee.
But we need to know if she broke her fast around the time from 1 or 3 hours.
Hi, Paula. We were talking about you. It's okay that you're late. We were worrying why our Paula is not with us. It's so great that you joined eventually. And by the way, Paula, I need to remind you, there's a contest going on Grigor's Keto Facebook page. Please have a look and make your own design. Also invite your daughter to make a design. So let's see.
Rita says never trust the nutrition advice of a bus driver.
Very
good. Believe me that I could pass from McDonald's and I'm gonna hear people smoking and eating a burger giving advice how to eat healthy. You will not believe. As I said, I could write a book. Literally, I could write a book from all these questions I received or what I heard from other people about nutrition.
Guys, coloring book that we have published a week ago is not just coloring book. It has a great intro. It explains KMD, Keto Mediterranean lifestyle, so easily. In that book, you have all the frequently asked questions by beginners, by people who are doing keto a longer period of time, by people who are doing keto and they are in some kind of sports or they are some fitness enthusiasts. And then there is also questions and answers for people who want just to maintain. They don't want to lose weight. There's a lot of information in the beginning of that book. So I would like to invite all of you to check Grigor's Keto website for the book for the electronic version. It's extremely affordable, the electronic version. Or if you would like to buy a physical book, you can find it. There's a link there on a blurb. It's a website which is doing print on demand. So this book is printed just for you the moment you order it, and it's sent to you. It has a glossy, shiny glossy cover, plastic.
And actually, I would like Paula to give us information back from this.
Paula ordered it. Thank you, Paula. Somebody else.
The problem is, they ordered several people the coloring book, but unfortunately, we cannot track who did it. Yeah, so
through that site,
we know for sure that Paula.
We can only know if you ordered a digital version. Digital version is $4. I think we had it now for the.
I don't even remember, to tell you the truth.
So check it. The physical book is $16 and it's available on Blurb, but you have the link to go directly to the website where you can purchase. It's printed in the USA, so hopefully Paula will get it soon. The book is printed.
Tomorrow's going to be a week for Paula. I think Monday is here. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, we're gonna see why.
Why
it's late. But the printing company is in the USA, but you can order it in any part of this earth. And this is not just a coloring book. It's a great thing to relax. It's a great thing to be creative and think about keto subjects. We have pages which are talking about what are not keto foods, like non-keto foods, and fruits which are not keto, and then fruits which are keto. And we are also talking about meat, seafood. We are talking about quail eggs and eggs in general. We are in the illustration covering the subject of intermittent fasting, everything that is keto related, but from a Mediterranean point of view.
So Deborah says I fast until noon 1 p.m. So that would work for me. Yeah, definitely. But you understand that you are breaking your fast, and after that you feel this low energy. You need to digest the food, and plus, if you had problems with your blood pressure before, you need at least you need at least a year to fix the problem of blood pressure in keto generally. But you need to understand that it's not something that you should be worried about. It's something normal. So keep or the advice of Roberta is really good. The coffee, it's gonna work definitely. But I think it's something with your blood pressure there. It's going to be regulated later. So
try avgocino and for a week. Try avgocino every day after your meal. Prepare avgocino. It's very, very tasty. You are actually having a cappuccino with a lot of foamy cream of egg yolks. So if you can't find quail eggs, then go for just yolks of hen eggs.
Paula says it's not giving me a tracking number yet. I checked yesterday.
We are sorry for that. We will send to the company a message why the tracking number is not available. We can't wait to hear from you, Paula. We are also expecting our version because we don't have a physical book yet to show. We order it the same day like you, so let's hope. Well, for you, it has to come sooner than for us.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Deborah says, I think the coloring book would be great on
a coffee table with coloring supplies. Yes, you can color. Guys, for this coloring book, you can use pencil colors. You can use we chose more quality paper for the print so that you can even use markers to color. You can even use, for example, watercolors. There are watercolors in markers, like in pencils. There are many different.
Pastel.
There are pens, coloring pens. Coloring book is so relaxing. But again, I'm telling you guys, it's not just coloring book. It has a lot of info in the beginning, so it could be treated like a regular book.
Yeah.
Okay, so
okay.
Deborah Paula will let us know. Deborah says no blood pressure problems, but produce relatively high red blood cells. Nobody knows why. Okay, so if you do produce a lot of red blood cells, this could be tiring you. This could be related to your condition, but it's nothing to worry about. Try with avgocino. And try with maybe bringing up your heartbeat a little bit. Try some movement. Try dance or something like that in that period. You know how cardio works.
Yeah.
You are very experienced in the gym. Okay, Apollonas just gave you direct link for the book. In this link, you can even see the preview, so you can see some of the pages, how they look. You can just go through the adult and children alike will color away when they are visiting. Yeah, but it's informative. It's talking so affirmative, pro keto. The book is so positive. It's like an answer to everything everybody ever said against keto. This book has an answer to all the misinformation, all the misconception, and all the fake info about keto. So in the beginning, there's an answer to all of that. And after that, through the coloring pages, through the actual illustrations, still you can explain your ketogenic way of living to somebody from your family who doesn't support you, somebody who actually maybe would like to try keto but is not sure how to try it. While they're coloring, they could also get all the information from the beginning of the book, and then this could be a conversation starter. So we chose meat illustration for the cover page. We are talking about meat, but you can see here some sausages, but we also used a lot of lamb chops, we used steaks, there's a lot of things. Guys, I just want to tell you, there is also digital version for devices such as Kindle, such as iPad and other tablets. But if you would like just a PDF version, you can go directly to Grigos Keto and get it much cheaper than this digital version, which was adjusted for different devices. So the company is actually doing the adjustment for different devices for the ebook, but on Grigos Keto you have just a classical PDF. So if you would prefer to just download and print your book, or just print some pages, maybe you want to print a page per day and color it a couple of days, and after that you can then frame it. Yes, if you are a patron of Grigos Keto, you already got it. Check your email, because we sent to all our patrons a digital version, actually a PDF version of the book. So check it out and read everything that we wrote there. So
for definitely for our patrons, new content is gonna come soon. Always they're gonna
new gifts
exactly. So they're gonna be priority. Whatever it comes out, they're gonna have it first. So I think it's a great opportunity for everyone to.
Stella, Nick, our new patrons, Paula and Debra, and we have Leslie. We have some of the names. We have Claudia, of course. Unfortunately, Claudia is not able to watch us now. It's the time of her training. But we have Deb from New Zealand, who was one of our first patrons. And I think you need to go to...
It's in Patty. We have a lot of people that are supporting us, and we would like to thank them that they're keeping
it means a lot. You are actually keeping the Grigos Keto up, the website itself. So thank you to the patrons, as we like to call them. Adult coloring book, that's how it's called, but it's totally children friendly. The illustrations, maybe some of them are complicated, have a lot of patterns, but they are all understandable and simple for children, so they could even be coloring. If you have children, and it's ideal for kids on keto. For example, if somebody is putting kids on keto due to neurological problems, seizures, epilepsy, or maybe for autism, or some other conditions such as diabetes, etc., some autoimmune disease, then this book would be ideal, because it gives the answers to those children why this diet is good for them, why this diet keeps them, let's say, in a level of normal childhood. So it's a great also thing for if you know somebody that is already doing keto diet for their children. I mean, giving keto options to their children. So it's children and grown-ups friendly. If you are
Yeah, you can find the
Ketonian,
link. I shared the link, so you can. I think preview is gonna give you a taste of it and to see what is going on with the coloring book. I think Roberta created a great illustration, very beautiful and really artistic.
thank you.
So it's gonna give you, as I said, you will be able to frame it or even to with a small magnet put it the door of your fridge. So
Yeah, you can actually color it in and just.
And I think later next year, of course, is gonna come volume 2 for something. So
yeah, definitely, we're gonna work more on these things. We will work on cookbook, but this really requires a lot of time. So please,
yeah, we try
forgive
with a
us.
cookbook,
We
but,
tried so many times. There is a cookbook, but it's with old PDFs from the old Grigos. So we lost. Actually, we almost had the whole cookbook. And then the problem was that we switched to another recipe widget, which totally looks differently from the old one. And then the PDFs don't look the same. And we don't want to publish the book, which has different design. We want everything to be nicely and
yeah. So we canceled the first project.
So
we gave priority to coloring book. Coloring book is ready. So after that.
Hello, Maria.
Maria is here. Kalispera.
Hi.
I never miss you.
I'm listening to you as
nice.
I knit Oh, that's very nice. Knitting is really relaxing. I think, Maria, you would also like this coloring book. People who like craft, who like to make things with their hands, they usually like coloring books. And it's great that you can actually, after you finish coloring it, you can frame it and put it either in your kitchen or gift it to somebody. So it's a kind of my and your artwork combination.
Combo.
Yeah.
The ultimate combo.
Back to Ketonian giveaway. Guys, I'm reminding everybody, it's going to be just 1 week. We will not go longer than 1 week so that you get it before Christmas. Be creative. Send us your creative design. Go to Facebook, Grigos Keto, and search for the contest. It's pinned post. I pinned it for this week. It's going to be pinned up in the top of the page. So you just go to Grigos Keto homepage on Facebook and then see the rules, how you're supposed to make it. But it's so easy. You literally just change the letters and change the fonts, the colors, sorry. And it's so easy to enter this contest. You just need to make a screenshot, post it under in the comments, and maybe you can invite your friends to vote for you. It's totally legal. You can invite your friends to come and vote for you, or you can invite your friends to participate as well if they would like to try. It's
awesome.
It's recommendable to use a line that's related to keto and Mediterranean and Grigos Keto. But if you would like something else, it's totally okay. If you want some Christmas thing that you would like to have this Christmas on a mug, or something that's really funny, but it's not totally related.
But we're gonna see if we're gonna have a small PDF of recipes for Christmas recipes.
For Easter, for Easter we created Greek Easter menu. We will create a Greek Christmas menu. So it's keto Christmas menu. So you would be able to make a soup, starter, main dish, and a lot of desserts, and even one salad.
Sounds
so
great.
We're gonna make a real feast, how it can look, and to be 100% keto and Mediterranean at the same time. I will include 1-2 Croatian recipes, but most of it will be Greek. We will have melomakarena. We will have some kurabiedes. Exactly, your very famous Christmas cookies prepared. The best ones are kavala cookies.
Kavala cookies,
we have a recipe.
Also lemon bread with actually maybe icing topping will be
Christmas version.
top. It's gonna be good.
Christmas, but breskvice.
Breskvice also.
The peach cookies.
So many things.
Without actual peach. They taste like peach. They look like peach, but they do not contain.
I think
peach.
you should not cheat or eat something that is out of your schedule. Let's call it, even though it's celebrations and all these things. People usually ask me how I get diabetes, why I'm insulin resistant and all these things is because of heavy consumption, overconsumption of carbohydrates. It's a small cycle if you're going to think about it. You're actually consuming a lot of carbohydrates. After that, you are raising way too much your blood glucose, comes insulin. Insulin is happening. What's happening? Hypoglycemia. And you're getting again hungry. So you repeat again the same and the same. And of course, it's happening, let's call it again, contemporary disease. It's not
different
something...
contemporary diseases, exactly. Yeah. So do we have any comments, guys? Please help us here. Mm-hmm. It's been exactly 1 hour that we are live.
Yeah.
We are. Oh, I want to mention, I have been creating some new products today in the store. So if you would like to check, I still didn't finish. I will work more. I'm making some Christmas edition, some t-shirts, some socks, some blanket. I made a beautiful blanket. It's totally keto, but it's keto Mediterranean. It's just in one corner I put Grigos Keto logo. Check it. It's with a lot of these nice Christmas lights. And we will be making more winterish products such as hats, such as sweatshirts and hoodies, warm hoodies, 100% cotton made in USA. They're extremely quality. I've been wearing them in Split in our trip, and I was surprised after washing them for several times. The print is in perfect condition. So I will be making a lot of Christmas versions, like
I think Marcella has the whole editions, and she's really satisfied. It's just the quality is great. So we are really satisfied too.
Check the Grigos Keto web shop for new products. We will be posting a lot these days because, it's the season when you're gifting and when you are preparing gifts. Thank you, Paula, for ordering so much from Grigos Keto web shop. We hope your family will enjoy the gifts that you ordered for them from Grigos Keto web shop. We really hope it's going to go great this Christmas.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So let us know, guys, if you have any comments, if you have any questions.
Yeah.
Let's finish this live with answering at least one Ketonian question, or maybe just a comment or something that you would like Apollonas or me to answer. When it comes to nutrition, Apollonas is certified keto nutritionist, while I am a big foodie who for 20 years have been cooking and baking a lot of things and experimenting in the kitchen, even though my main profession is art, so I'm an artist. Yeah. Paula says, thanks, I'm excited to get the gifts. That's great.
Yeah, of course, they're going to arrive soon. Actually, I got a message that they've been dispatched, but I don't know when they're going to arrive. If you have a crazy weather, maybe it's...
Deborah likes to see Buckthorn pillows and throw a blanket. Yeah, I think that pillow is amazing. It's actually just a pillowcase. So there is an option also to order it with a pillow.
You can have it in the car.
Paula loves the pillow. Yeah, it's like sea buckthorn is something that gets me going here. Just a
seat. Yeah, me, I will put in the back seats of the car. One rose hip, one...
rose hip. There's also rose hip and sea buckthorn. I will be working on more designs. I really want to make... The thing is, the company that is printing all this for us is using high-quality materials and high-quality standards in print, so the products can't be, really cheap. They have decent price, but at the same time, they're top quality, so the price justifies the quality. Actually, the quality justifies the price. So give them a try. Of course, you don't have to order at once. You just can go and look and get some ideas.
Yeah, that's it. But definitely, as I said, the coloring book, I just gave you the link there in the comments. It's something, it's something great. And of course, you can have two versions, the soft cover and the ebook. You can print it slowly or
physical book the PDF.
I think it's awesome. Awesome. I love the coloring book. It's something because I like to color and to
your hobby is actually making models. Maybe you can show one of your models here, but it's not finished yet.
Yeah, they're not finished yet.
He loves tanks, guys, and I want him to make Enterprise or at least Millennium Falcon. I want some space stuff.
So yeah, it's great. Everybody has hobbies.
Creative,
yeah. This is it. Creativity, no matter what.
Creativity. We love you guys to be creative, and then we, all of us together, we talk about it, we participate, we give each other compliments or critics or whatever it is. It's always good to exchange the information and emotions. I had
blood draw Tuesday. I'll let you know the results. We should probably discuss this. I'm not concerned, but my doctor. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, send us the results.
Paula loves car models. Yeah, Paula is not a fan of car models.
Yeah,
he's doing actually tanks, and me, I would love him to make.
Yeah, it's not ready. I'm just trying. It's not over yet. Yeah. All right. It's just scale modeling, and they're not. It's not even halfway ready.
I wish he would do spaceships. So you need to make a BB spaceship.
Hours and hours, and so.
You need to assemble BB spaceships from different spaceships.
These projects can go for months because we don't have time for these things now. But
me, I like making jewelry of pebbles I found in the beach. So guys, look how nice necklace would this make. This would be a perfect necklace. This one too. I love them, and I'm planning actually to make. Each one of them will be a necklace. This is another creativity that we do. This one is extremely beautiful. It's black and simple, and it's gonna have just silver wire
generally,
around.
if you're gonna go.
I'm collecting them in different parts of Greece, on beaches, and then I'm turning them in jewelry.
Very nice, very nice.
Even the red one. These two are extremely beautiful. Have a look. They are so beautiful. They will be, I think, even earrings I could make from
earrings or a necklace,
necklace, definitely, like a pendant.
Yeah, this is it. If you are creative, I think it's great. It's relaxing, releases stress. You should devote some time. If you think that you have maybe an hour, half an hour, why not? Go for it. I think it's amazing. I feel really relaxed after that, and do what you love. This is it. And with the people that are giving you actually positive feedback and vibrations.
Remember always to make something that you do your passion, otherwise change the profession. If you don't like what you're doing, do whatever you can to change it so that you enjoy life. It's one of the KMD postulates. KMD, Keto Mediterranean Diet, has 3 postulates. You can go to GrigosKeto.com, search for an article. There are 3 articles on this subject. Keto Mediterranean Diet and how to do it properly. Golden Fee of Nutrition, that's another one. And then KMD and what the sea can do for you. These 3 articles are all of them talking about more lifestyle than diet. So one of the postulates says that you have to have fun, you have to enjoy life and sunshine, which means spend as much time outdoors as you can. Do whatever you love to do. Do it as often as possible, because this is also healing you from inside out. If you are working every day on something that you hate from the bottom of your heart, then your soul is getting dark, and this is reflecting your physical health. Not to talk about mental health. Mental health is definitely destroyed by constantly working on something that you hate. So either change profession or find a hobby which is going to balance between the negative emotions that you have at work and positive emotions that you have during your KMD lifestyle, which means your free time. But if you can make it like I did, guys, if you can make your hobby your work, and this is my BB project actually. I love playing piano. I love acting. I love performing on a stage. So I think making it into a job was the best decision I made, wasn't it? And Apollonas loves everything about fitness and nutrition. And that's why he chose to study this. That's why he chose to work with people all around the globe. Apollones is working in a really interesting way, communicating with clients once per week in a Skype call. Throughout the week, they communicate through messages. So you can be located in Australia, you can be in the USA, you can be anywhere in Europe, in Asia, doesn't matter, in Africa. You will still be able to communicate with him on daily basis and have each week a different keto Mediterranean meal plan, or carnivore, or low carb, depending.
Yeah.
He's also certified to make diet programs, medicinal diet programs for people fighting with different diseases, such as conditions, such as epilepsy, neurological problems, diabetes.
Actually, my diploma says nutritional therapist.
So he's a therapist. Yeah.
That's it. Nutrition is everything. So you need to
but
combine.
Lifestyle is also everything.
Yeah, exactly. This is you need to combine these things. It doesn't matter if you are making this as I love to make scale models. I'm doing it since I was 12, 13 years old. And I feel relaxed, and it's feeding actually my soul. And this is important that you are taking back from this. It's not something that you're doing, I have to do it, And these emotions that you're getting so negative is not good. You need to let that. If you don't feel for a workout, don't go to workout. You understand? That you need to have always something positive, a positive attitude for some negative things. So you're going to take the most out of it. Yeah.
That's very stoic. Change the attitude and things will look so much better.
Yeah, exactly.
Just look at it from a different perspective. Sometimes a trip can help you change the environment, change the people you are socializing with. Just make a small change and you will see.
The same thing happened with the video that Roberta posted when I was filming the Greek video with the earthquake. People were sending me, why I will run. To go where? Earthquake is everywhere. I will start running to go where? You understand? So I just set myself up to the wall and I just wait for it to just finish what you can do. It's a matter of perspective. You need to see the things that you can
change
panic.
The things which you can't change.
Yeah.
And don't obsess about the things you can't change.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most stoic thing.
Yeah.
If you can apply this in your life, you will live healthy and long and good life. So this is what we want for you guys. I think it's time to finish the live video.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give just a couple of more minutes if anybody has any comment before we finish.
Questions, comments?
Comments, please. Do we have any comments? And we are going to finish this live session. We understand. We don't want to actually force you. You don't have to type anything. We know that you are with us, and we know that you might be busy at the moment. Maybe you're getting ready for something and you can't participate. But have a great Sunday, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time is where you are located. Stay ketonized to the full potential. This is what we always say in the end of our videos.
And stay positive, guys.
And always stay positive. Here we are.
Paula says great advice. Anna wrote, please, and Pavlova.
Anna, okay, for you or for the kiddies? Is this going to be for you or for the kids? I think I can't give you any dessert wishes. Okay, maybe for Christmas. Pavlova is actually very easy to make. If you go to Greek Goes Keto and just search for our profiterol.
Profiterol.
It's the other one.
Profiterol. Yeah.
So search for profiterol recipe. So the base of Pavlova is actually the same like our profiterol egg white meringue with some keto-friendly sweetener, and then you're working your way around to create the dark forest fruits and gelatin to cover it on top, and that's Pavlova. Pavlova is actually very easy to ketonize because it doesn't contain any flour.
Pavlova.
It contains some. It's on meringue base and
this is Russian. I don't know.
It was a Russian ballerina.
Russian ballerina, yeah.
It looks like a ballerina, yeah. So it's easy to ketonize Pavlova, but maybe just for you when we come closer to you.
I don't know with this Russian stuff,
Christmas.
Weird stuff, yeah.
So thank you, guys.
Хорошо, guys, yeah, thank you. Хорошо. Anyway.
Stay ketonized to the full potential and always, always positive.
That's it.
Bye.
See you guys next time. Bye.